So you see Carrie and I up here, and you've seen our team in the back, but there's someone that works very hard behind the scenes to not only make this possible for what we get to experience here, but who's actually working really hard to carve a path for health coaches to really be the future of the healthcare revolution. And there's a lot of things going on behind the scenes, including partnering with doctors, with other schools, with hospitals, insurance companies, all kinds of things that we're working on behind the scenes. And it would be a great honor to share this incredible visionary with you, who is one of our partners and CEO of Health Coach Institute. And I feel like CEO, we need to have some other acronym. Is that like Chief Ecstatic Orator?
I don't know.
We're going to
come up with that.
Something, but please put your hands
Actually,
together.
if you would stand up and give a round of applause to someone very special. This is Eric Neuner, the CEO of Health Coach Institute.
I'm going to go down your thing.
Thank you. Thank you. I am honored to be here. And my intention is to hold all of your hearts in my heart as I'm speaking. I waited my whole life for right now. I grew up with two teachers as parents in the Bronx, and they taught me values that it took me a long time to create a life that I could really fully live into those values. So I'm ecstatic to be right here, right now. I have played a more behind-the-scenes role in this organization and this movement. And it's time for that to change. And in many ways, I actually regretted not coming out here sooner. Because I see a future just based on the conversations that I'm having that are right in front of me, that many in this room just aren't seeing those conversations and aren't feeling the precipice of change, the awareness, the spotlight that's being placed on an incredibly broken system without blaming anyone. We've just built a system where the incentives are misaligned, and you got a lot of people just suffering as a result of a system built on misaligned incentives. And it's just reality. As humanity, we built systems that worked for some purpose, but sacrificed our humanity. And it's just what is. Nothing to fight against. So the world that I'm committed to, that we are creating, that we are at the, I promise you, the forefront, just the very beginning of, is incentivized well-being, incentivized wellness. So right now, the food industry wins, the pharma companies win, nearly the health insurance companies even win when we're sick. It's just how it is. But it's gotta change. It's our human inherent right to change it. Who do you want to be a hero for? We'll do a lot more for other people than we will for ourselves. So I would love everyone in this room to really define that for yourself. And for me, I want to be a hero for people who deeply care. I grew up a really sensitive boy in the Bronx and always felt like I wasn't tough enough, and saw my sensitivity as a liability. And was in pain by the fact that I felt like I had to sacrifice my values in order to be really successful in the world. That the people that I needed to service, the organizations and the companies I needed to service, were driven purely on profit. And when you create things just for profit, you lose the love. You lose the inherent love. So I was in the world promoting these products that were built for because there was a market for it, as opposed to because it was needed deeply in the world. And what I got aware of as I came out of the marketing world and came into the entrepreneurial world was like, wow, there are people out there creating service and product because they felt it was needed, because they experienced something and they felt like, oh my God, more people need this. And those are the people that I wanted to be a hero for. We are at the precipice of an incredibly empowering time period where everyone is waking up, confused yet waking up to the fact that there is so much confusion, deliberate confusion around what to eat. Literally, CNN just put out this week, 80% of people confused over what healthy is. Holy cow. But the awareness is happening now. Our collective consciousness is waking up now. And I need your hearts. Because you care. Because you're in this room because you care. I need people who care to be empowered. I call it Robin Hood business. I will give you everything that I got in regards to strategy and marketing and connecting you to doctors and corporations and driving the leads themselves. But I need to feel your heart and I need to feel your belief, because those are the people who I'm going to connect to the rest of the world. So you got to take care of this heart. You got to protect it. And you practice opening it all the time. I encourage you to sing a lot. And I encourage you to practice holding other hearts, all hearts. Imagine one unified, amplified heart. It's really hard to live in the world that is with that much heart. But you got to do it. So with that, I'd like to share a song that I wrote. And it's this idea of incentives misaligned. And the idea that it's not about what you're doing, it's about how you're doing it. And anything that you do with love, you will have the wind at your back. You know what I want to get rid of? Anything that's not rooted in love. You know what I want to get rid of? Anything that's not rooted in love. I wish this world could be just like a loving oasis, filled with energy, compassion, and wide open spaces where we're all the same, just coming from different places. And people are treated on a case-by-case basis. But everywhere I go, I can't find nothing but racists, where people kept apart by their class and tax bases and divided even further by the color of their faces. And it ain't gonna change until we stand up and face this. You know what I wanna get rid of? Sing it with me. Anything that's not rooted in love. You know what I wanna get rid of? Anything that's not rooted in love. It's a joke to see how we make things complicated. Thoughts on round and round and round, but nothing's really stated. Everything is picked apart, but little is created. All of us are insecure, our confidence deflated, yet we're all the same and all connected. We long to be loved and hope to be respected. We hide who we are so we can feel protected. We all have flaws, but we don't want them detected. You know what I want to get rid of? Anything that's not rooted in love. You know what I want to get rid of? Anything that's not rooted in love. To me, fear is imagination misdirected. Put your focus on love and have your mind redirected. Find the passion within and get your soul resurrected. When you're working your mind, the body can't be neglected. It's amazing how the two are interconnected. Keep your head up, smile, get your stature erected, move your head a certain way, and your thoughts are affected. You know the best things come when they're least expected. You know what I want to get rid of? Anything that's not rooted in love. You know what I want to get rid of? Anything that's not rooted in love. Our impact and income will go hand in hand. So when we're given our gifts, we're given the chance to live our life in flow like an interpretive dance, where truth, eros, and artistry are deep in romance. So HCI revolutionaries willing to grow. Let's listen for divine design, no more status quo. We are the elders that we wished for, but didn't know. We are the builders of the somewhere over the rainbow. You know what I want to get rid of? Anything that's not rooted in love. Feel everybody's hearts. You know what I want to get rid of? Anything that's not rooted in love. Don't wait for your dreams. Don't wait to make this real. Live it, be it, choose it. It's available to you, I promise you. The world is waiting. I love you so effing much.